What's up everyone, it is Devin aka Beard Code here and welcome back to another brand new video. I want to go ahead and wish you a very happy New Year's. It is 2021 now and I think it's fair to say that for this year we all want to be better and overall just have a better year than we did back in 2020. And today I've got a review for a company that I definitely think is going to continue growing, maturing, and becoming even better as 2021 progresses. But don't worry, we're going to go ahead and get into everything you need to know right now. The company we're going to be talking about today is one you might have seen popping up a bunch of different places over on Instagram if you're a part of the bearded community over there on Instagram, and you may have even seen over here on YouTube. They've kind of made their appearance known here a few different places, but of course that's none other than Mell's beard collection. Now this was a company I'd never heard of until the owner actually reached out to me over on Instagram asking if I would be interested in doing a review. But if you guys are like me, haven't heard too much about this company, Mell's beard collection is run out of Texas by a guy named Mell. Really awesome guy. He's doing some really cool things over there on Instagram, posting some kind of like daily inspiration, motivation type of videos. Really cool. But before we go ahead and get into the scent and the products, I will go ahead and leave the website and his Instagram linked down below for you guys in the description if you guys want to go ahead and check that out for yourself. I have got just one scent to cover with you guys from Mell's beard collection in today's review, and that is none other than The Shop. The Shop is a really unique spin and a different kind of take on a barbershop scent that consists of coconut milk, bay rum, lemon, orange, has some middle notes of rose, violet, and of course some musky, sugary vanilla, a little bit of milky sandalwood, and some patchouli base notes there at the end to kind of round this off. So first and foremost in this scent, when I open it up and when I smell it, I get a lot of that barbershop vibe up front, mostly from that bay rum, but it is along the sweeter side of things, which is immediately followed up by these floral notes. I think a lot of that comes from the violet and the rose in there. And then there at the end, you definitely get more sweet notes from that sandalwood and the vanilla there, kind of rounding things out. Overall, I think it's definitely a fairly sweet type of barbershop scent, but definitely one that was done with a very unique spin to it. It's definitely more of a different barbershop, nothing like I've really smelled before, and one that I actually really enjoyed for it being so original and different. I will also say that this scent in particular did fade pretty quickly in my beard. I think it does have a decent scent strength out of the bottle. I'm guessing that it's probably just using all essential oils, and that's kind of why the scent duration didn't quite last as long as I would have liked. I know a lot of you guys out there do like those stronger scents and also those scents that tend to last a little bit longer. This one just didn't last that long for me. After a few hours or so, it was definitely gone. I couldn't smell much left, but just know that there is that, since I know a lot of you guys do enjoy those stronger and longer lasting scents. As for the beard oils themselves, you're looking at 1 ounce bottles that do come in these black glass bottles with of course the dropper tops. I personally am a fan of the black bottles. I think they kind of stand out. They're a little bit different than just like your see-through glass bottles or your amber glass bottles. I really do like the black bottles and I think they're a really cool touch. But I'm just not the biggest fan of the overall presentation of these beard oils in particular. In my opinion, they're just not the most professional labels that I've ever seen, and they definitely kind of seem a little bit all over the place in my opinion. For example, there are 3 different fonts just on the front of this label right here. Just kind of makes it a little all over the place. It's a little too scattered in my opinion. I would just in particular like to see a more professional and consistent looking label. In my opinion, that would really help take the presentation to the next level and just kind of up that first impression that you get when you receive these products. I did, however, appreciate the fact that the ingredients and directions are listed here on the label itself, but far more important than the presentation of the product in particular is how well the beard product works and feels in my beard. The beard oils contain grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, coconut oil, and tea tree oil. And there are just a few things I want to go ahead and point out about the feel in beard before we go ahead and get into the beard balm. First thing, the oil did do a really nice job of softening my beard and helping nourish the skin. I was actually really impressed and really pleased with how well it worked in my beard. Definitely left my beard nice and manageable, and it also did a really good job of alleviating tangles after putting the beard oil in. So I was definitely pleasantly surprised with the fact that it did such a good job of softening and nourishing the skin. Definitely a good oil in my opinion in that area. Secondly, these beard oils do leave your beard feeling very light, but it is definitely going to leave your beard with a little bit of shine. It's nothing too heavy or too excessive to where your beard looks greasy, but after using it, I definitely noticed that my beard definitely had a shine to it. Now I know some guys absolutely love that look, some guys hate that shiny look. It just kind of depends on your personal preference. To me, I don't mind it either way as long as it doesn't leave my beard looking or feeling greasy. This one didn't do that in my opinion, so there's definitely no worries, but just know that this beard oil did leave a little bit of shine after I used it. And third, I do want to go ahead and point out one quick thing that I noticed when I used this beard oil as a result of one of the carrier oils, and that's the tea tree oil. If you've ever used any sort of product that contains tea tree oil, then you probably already know what I'm talking about, but things with tea tree oil can have the tendency to create a tingling sensation on the skin underneath the beard. I've noticed that with things like eucalyptus, peppermint, and tea tree oil, my beard in particular and my skin does react to it. I do kind of experience that tingling sensation sometimes when I use products that have those types of oils in them. Now, this is by no means a big deal. It's not a problem, it's not harmful, and it is completely and totally safe for this to happen. The result of that tingling sensation is a reaction between the tea tree oil and your skin. Now, I don't like to use the word reaction because in my opinion that almost has this negative sort of connotation to it. It's completely safe, it's completely totally fine. I only experienced it the first time that I used it, and anytime I use this beard oil immediately after washing. Like I said, it's not a big deal, it's not a problem, just know that that can happen to you. Like I said, it's completely and totally safe though. And because tea tree oil is being used as a carrier oil, is going to be a little bit more potent in the blend, so you are going to smell a little bit of that tea tree oil in there. It's not super strong, but it is definitely noticeable. So those are just a couple things I wanted you guys to be aware of when it comes to this beard oil in particular. And next up, we have this 2-ounce beard balm here that comes in this black metal tin. I do appreciate the fact that it does come in a matching container and matches the presentation of the beard oils. However, I do definitely think that these beard balms in particular are severely lacking in the presentation category. First thing is these beard balms right here do not have a scent name on there. So if you were to have more than one beard balm from this company, the only way that you would be able to decipher which one is which is you would actually be forced to open it up, smell it, figure out which one you're working with, or of course add your own label to it so that way you know which one you have. I'm not a huge fan of that. That is too much work for me. I want to be able to grab a product and know exactly which scent I have. And secondly, there are no ingredients or a scent profile listed on this beard balm itself. As a collector and as a reviewer, when I grab a product, I want to know exactly what is inside of it as far as ingredients, and also have some sort of justification as far as what is in the scent profile. Those are just things, in my opinion, that I would like to see added and or changed to the presentation of the beard balm. As far as the ingredients go, for the 2-ounce beard balm, we're looking at jojoba oil, tea tree oil, coconut oil, grapeseed oil, shea butter, vitamin E, and beeswax. And of course, once again, those essential oils for fragrance. In all honesty, this just doesn't scream and come off as a beard balm to me. To me, it really comes off as a beard butter with just a little bit of beeswax in there because of how soft it was in the container. The balm does have just a tiny bit of hold to it, but it only seems to last in my beard for about an hour or so. But I will say that my beard definitely enjoyed the softening and the nourishment that came from this beard balm. I actually used it quite a few times, more so intended as a beard butter. Now, I don't think that that was the goal for Mell's beard collection because this company does also offer a separate beard butter. But like I said, to me, this just doesn't come across as a beard balm. To me, it definitely screams more of like a beard butter, like I mentioned, with just a little bit of wax. But if you're somebody who enjoys this type of beard balm, maybe a more softening and nourishing balm that does have just a tiny bit of hold to it, I think you're going to enjoy this one. To me, it did a good job. It wasn't the best thing I've ever tried as far as nourishing the beard and softening the beard as well. It did a good job, just not the favorite thing that I've tried, and it just overall wasn't something that I typically would reach for time and time again. Did the job okay, just wasn't the best thing I've ever tried. Overall, I think Mell's has got a good thing started here and could definitely grow into something really solid with some minor tweaks and adjustments here and there. I actually really enjoyed the beard oil. It was definitely the star of the show for me. Like I said, again, I just wasn't the biggest fan of the balm. I wasn't blown away by it, but just because I wasn't the biggest fan of it doesn't mean that it couldn't be a great product for you. We all have different things that we like. We all look for different things in beard products, and we all have our own personal preferences. And of course, I would love to hear from you guys down below in the comment section, any and all thoughts and opinions you guys might have about the product, about the company. I always love hearing from you guys and what you guys have to say. But that's gonna go ahead and wrap things up for me for this video. That's all I've got for you guys. And as always, you guys know the deal. Stay fresh, stay clean, and never break beard code. I'll see you guys in the next one.